Hi everyone. So it's me and my sister. We got the new Starbucks refreshers as well as the what is it? The cookie? No, the chocolate hazelnut cookie cold brew. Each of them are grande size. I believe the only modification that we did is put light ice, right? How come you're shaking your head
No,
no?
correction. I got a tall for the cold brew.
And it was $5.45?
Yes.
Never mind. It's more expensive than I thought. So light ice, that one's a tall and the other ones are grandes. Okay, that makes sense. So which one are you the most excited for?
Probably the lemonade one. I feel like that one is probably going to be one that I like. I'm interested in the cold brew. However, I'm kind of not used to drinking too much coffee anymore, so I feel like it's going to go right through me.
Okay.
It might be a little too strong, but it's okay. That's why we got a tall.
Okay, so my sister tends to like the refreshers with lemonade, so she bought that, and I bought the regular plain one. So just to go over the info for the refreshers, the one with coconut milk, I believe, is called the midnight drink. My sister and I both don't like coconut milk, so we skipped out on that. Well, they only have the info on the lemonade. So it just says Blackberry Sage Refresher features flavors of sweet blackberries paired with notes of sage shaken with ice, green coffee extract, an inclusion of dried blackberries, and a dusting of sage. Oh, it seems like a lot of sage. Blackberry Sage Lemonade Refresher brightens the beverage with lemonade for a sweet tart Christmas. Okay. All right. So the first one we're going to try is the one without lemonade. Let's see. Oh, it looks really dark. Okay. Do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
No, you go first.
Okay. So I'm shaking it a little. I was expecting a lot more sage in this. I was kind of expecting like a turkey stuffing sage.
It's weird because when I was holding on to the drinks, I was smelling the sage, so I thought it was gonna be really strong. But it's actually pretty okay.
Can you smell it from if you just like sniff, or maybe it was a lemonade one?
It was a lemonade one. I was smelling.
Do you taste the blackberries?
I do.
You know what this reminds me of? The sage, because I think it said that it has powdered sage. It reminds me a little bit when I was younger, or maybe you had it too, where you would drink powdered fiber. It kind of reminds me of that a little bit. But the powdered fiber is like, it's got like this grainy dusting quality. So it's not like sugary, but I feel like it reminds me of that. Okay, so taste it again and tell me if you think.
I think you had that more when you were little than I was. It's funny. I'm comparing this to the drink we had yesterday from Del Taco.
Oh, because we recently tried the new Del Taco drinks with like was it pomegranate? No, dragon fruit blueberry.
Yeah. It's weird because normally refreshers, I usually don't like the ones without lemonade.
This one's good.
It's good by itself.
Yeah. You know,
if you don't want to pay up the extra for the lemonade, I don't think you'd be disappointed.
Yeah, you know what? I think this is a solid drink. So what would you give it?
It's pretty good. I'd give it like an 8.
Yeah, I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10 too, the one without the lemonade. I was a little bit worried that the blackberries would be a little bit too tart. And I think while it does kind of remind me of some store-bought grocery store drinks, I think the sage gives it a little extra. And I like the green tea.
Yeah.
So I think the first note, or the main note, okay, out of the percentages, sage, blackberry, and green tea, like what would you say you get the most?
I'd say the blackberry for me.
I would say blackberry, green tea, and then sage.
Yeah.
Because we didn't do any modifications, so
other than light ice.
So I think even if you don't like sage, the herb, I think. Oh, but it's not medicinal, the drink, at all. Okay, let's try the lemonade one. But so far, that one's a pretty good one. Do you like it better than the cranberry pomegranate one?
The one we had previously that we tried
from Starbucks.
Oh yeah, this one's better.
Okay. You know, it's weird. I think I like the one without lemonade.
I feel like the lemonade overpowers it a little bit. They're both good, but if you want to really just like taste like the true essence, like you know the blackberry everything, the other one's better. It's good. I mean, I feel like it's hard to when they put stuff with lemonade. I love lemonade.
So which one do you like more, the one with lemonade or the one without lemonade?
I feel like this one's the first one was like more authentic, more like if you want to taste all the fruits and stuff. This one is like lemonade, and then in the background, way back there's like the
blackberry. Do you taste the sage in this one? For some reason, I feel like I taste the sage a little bit more, and I think that's maybe because of the lemonade. But you know what I like about it is that normally the drinks with lemonade, like the strawberry acai or like even the dragon fruit, it's very tart. Or the lemonade is very sharp that I feel like if you leave it in the fridge, you'll just get more and more bitter. But I feel like this one isn't really bitter at all.
Yeah, they're both good. I like both of the drinks.
So which one did you say you like more?
I feel like
Are they a close tie?
Yeah, they're both pretty good. I just, lemonade has a special place in my heart. I cannot bump it down. But I have to say, like, I normally don't like refreshers without lemonade, so that one is pretty good.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I would order that on its own.
Okay. Is the lemonade one more expensive or were they the same price? I can't remember.
Typically in Starbucks with lemonade, it's more expensive. Maybe like 30 cents more or something.
Because I know that mine costs $5.45 for a grande.
Or who knows? Maybe then they're trying to make it same price.
Okay, but I definitely think that the one without lemonade, it tastes more fruity and, and concentrated. And I think that, but it's not as tart or sour as the strawberry acai with lemonade, right? Okay, the last
Kathy one.
Okay. Do you want to go first with that one? Do you want to show the foam? Does it have foam?
Yeah. Yeah, you can see it at the top.
Okay, all right. Okay, you go first because I don't really like hazelnut or really chocolate, but it has cookie. Oh, does it have cookie crumble?
If it has cookie crumble, like, I haven't found it yet. I like it.
You like it? Would you repurchase it?
Yeah, I think I probably would. Tastes good.
All right, let me see.
It's not too, to me, the coffee is not too strong. It's not too chocolatey because, I don't like chocolate too much.
Okay, let me try it.
It's pretty good. It's like a nice dessert drink, in my opinion.
This kind of reminds me of like a frap that got I'm trying to say that melted, yeah.
Yeah, like it's a little watered down, but not too much.
You know what? I think that's the word that I was trying to find because I feel like I taste the cold brew, so I can feel like there's a shot. So it feels strong, yet it's very liquidy, like water.
Yeah. This tastes like a frap that had maybe like a hint of chocolate or like the mocha or chocolate syrup on the side, and it all melted down, and now it's like mixed. It's good, yeah.
But it doesn't taste creamy. I was expecting it to be a little bit creamier.
Yeah, I think it's good. It's a good balance of like not too strong the coffee with chocolate, but not too much.
Can you taste the hazelnut?
Very little.
Yeah, I was a little bit hesitant because I don't like hazelnut, so I don't like nutty drinks, and I'm like,
yeah, I can barely. It's kind of like the sage in the other one. It's like very slight background.
But I definitely think that if you don't like chocolate, I don't think you'll like the drink because that's the main.
Well, I personally don't like certain chocolates I like, but I'm not a chocolate person, like our coworker. She loves any kind of chocolate. So I feel like if you're kind of picky with your chocolate, you could like this. But if you don't really like chocolate, like don't even try. Don't even try and get this.
Okay. So what would you rate that one? What is it? The chocolate hazelnut cookie cold brew.
I'd give it an 8.
Would you repurchase it?
I think I would repurchase it because I'm comparing it to the hazelnut shaken oat milk one
at Starbucks.
Yeah, at Starbucks they still have it.
So how does it compare?
That one I always have to tweak it. Like at home I have to put more like milk because for some reason to me the shots of coffee that they put in there, I don't think it's a cold brew, but the shots that they put is very strong for me. But this one I feel like I don't need to modify anything. Okay. Which is great because I'd love to just order a drink and then like, just drink it. But like so that I think it would be like if I had like a free like drink or like
just get a big size of...
Yeah, if I wanted just to be a big size or if I was really in the mood for coffee, that's a good one. Because then I've noticed in Starbucks, at least with me, I always have to tweak the coffee drinks a little bit, like more milk or like less pumps of the thing. This one I feel like is a good, well-balanced drink. And it's rare because normally cold brew drinks for me are too strong. But this one I think is well-balanced and a pretty good choice.
I think I'd give it, well, I don't know. I think it's not fair. I'd probably give it a 5 out of 10, but I don't really like hazelnut. I don't really taste it in the drink. And I don't really care for chocolate.
Or you don't really like coffee that much.
Yeah, well, I do like cold brews, but for some reason I feel like it's very like I don't know if are cold brews supposed to be kind of diluted. It kind of reminds me. It kind of reminds me if a cold brew had a bunch of ice and it melted already. So maybe if the cold brew was a little bit more concentrated, I'd like it a little bit more.
A shot of coffee instead of like.
Although I think you'll really like it because the foam, I think it's going to be good. Like right now we're trying it out with the straw, so I think that you get the full effect by just sipping. Okay. All right. So then in your order of like, oh, I feel like these are all pretty good.
They're all pretty good.
Yeah, these are all pretty good.
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, I can't really say I like one more than the other. Like if you told me I want the lemonade one, I wouldn't be heartbroken. But I would be kind of if you took the coffee one. But
no, you can take it. But it's funny because the coffee one, it says hazelnut cookie cold. Do you taste any cookie in it? You know, I feel like this would level it up if it had little cookie crumble, bits at the bottom. Oh, like Coffee Bean does with their cookie Oreo
and cream.
Yeah,
ice blend.
Blend. Yeah.
That. Oh, definitely. Maybe that is an option, and maybe I could customize it, like for like a free drink or something. Because I do have one I need to use before the end of this month. So. Maybe. I mean, I'll look into that. But yeah, I think it would, for me, it would level it up. But it's, it's a good drink as is. Just, I just ordered it with like light ice because I don't want it to dilute it.
Okay. I think though, since we talked about how the percentages, I feel like for me, I mainly just taste like 80%, no, like 70% chocolate. And then like the rest is the cold brew and then a dash of the hazelnut.
You know how I told you, like, I don't really like chocolate? For some reason, it reminds me a little bit of the Juice It Up PB cold brew that I get.
Oh, okay.
It reminds me of that drink. I normally don't do chocolate or mocha too much, but for some reason, that is, like, the way they make it is good. Same with this one. Like, it's majority chocolate, but for some reason, it just works. The combination they have in there, I don't know what it is. I normally wouldn't like it, but,
it works.
It works, and it's good.
Okay, so those are our thoughts on the two new refresher drinks, the Blackberry Sage, the one with lemonade, the one without, and the chocolate hazelnut cookie cold brew. Yeah, they're both pretty good. All right. Thanks so much for watching.
All right. Bye.
Bye.